That's right. This looks so good.
Oh.
I love hate part. So much fun.
Why do you keep calling me Dick?
I'm sorry, Mr. Burton.
How did I miss so much? Good.
A couple of lines from Hamlet, please.
Not so much. I missed a few things before. That's who they think he is.
Do it for Eva.
Ja, jeg må rette no money you coming on me home. All those you go over listen here. You know the rain by 4 nightfall of chia.
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Angel, and Boo, who is my cat, he is up in one of his tree houses bathing, just having a good old time. And thank you so much for being here today. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. I keep saying Happy Christmas. Apparently I watch Harry Potter a lot. It's all right. I hope everybody's doing well and having a good time this time of the year. And some of the work that I get to do is as an extra. And a stand-in and photo double for some of the movies and shows that film here in Georgia and the United States since 2013, and I love it a lot. And I love movies and shows. They've impacted me since I was really little, just like all of you, which is why I'm here with you guys, because even though I've seen so much, there's still so much I haven't seen. There's no better place and no better people than here and with you guys than to watch all of these things. And you guys keep giving me terrific suggestions. So please, please, please keep bringing on these suggestions of movies to watch that I've never seen, because it's telling me what's impacted you in your lives. And then I get to experience that. And so far it's been really eventful and impactful. So thank you. And I love learning about all the stuff too. The info from these movies is insane. And I love it. So keep bringing it on. And thank you for being here. Today is something that I have seen, but you guys wanted this rewatch. And why not? I love it. It's Scrooged from 1988. So this is going to be like a nostalgia, just a Merry Christmas rewatch along. Yeah, I'm excited. And if you ever want to watch the full length, it is available on Patreon. If you have your own footage and you want to hit play at the same time as me and watch along, then you can do that. It's available there. And thank you so much to my top tier space patrons. You guys are seriously the best. As always, thank you so much for the support. Now we're going to hop right into Scrooged from 1988 and get even more in the Christmas spirit. Here we go. Who directed this? It's not Tim Burton, is it? Doesn't it feel very Tim Burton-y? Maybe it's because I just watched Pee-wee. I never thought, doesn't it feel Tim Burton-y after watching Pee-wee's Big Adventure, but I did not know what Pee-wee's Big Adventure was all about. It's been longer than I thought since I've seen this movie. I don't remember this at all.
Santa Claus, come quick! Look! Incoming!
I remember what it is. I'm glad I don't remember details somehow, though. Oh.
It's Lee Major!
That's what I was going to say. I should have said it. Did any of you guys ever watch Lee Majors?
Lee, you're being a real good boy this year.
Yes, you sure have.
Lee Majors can stop them. The night the reindeer die.
Hi, Mom. Where's...
Like Leave It to Beaver.
Oh, Wally, if I know your father, he's out chasing beaver.
Father loves beaver.
Maybe it's been longer than 3 years. How do I know? I watched so much stuff. Oh my gosh.
Show me the Scrooge promo.
IBC presents live via satellite from New York, Scrooge, starring Buddy Hackett and Mary Lou Retton as Tiny Tim.
I love gymnastics because of my sister. She did gymnastics for a long time.
Does that suck?
He's...
We have spent $40 million on a live TV show. You guys have got an ad
Never heard the price before.
reading a book in front of a fireplace. Now, I have to kill all of you.
Oh, what's his name, guys? Oh my gosh. I should know.
I want to be out of line here, but
I worked with him on a very small set as an extra. I didn't know it was him till afterwards, though. Bobcat Goldthwait. It was called Misfits and Monsters.
Well, granted, but the people already want to watch the show.
God, I love him in this.
That isn't good enough. They have got to be so scared to miss it, so terrified. If I were in charge.
That's right, he's really mean to him. I just remembered everything that happens to him in this movie.
Grace, cue it up.
Acid rain. More than ever.
It is important to remember the true meaning of Christmas.
Scrooged. Your life might just depend on it.
I want it every hour on the hour.
I'll take care of it, Frank.
Hey. She's the psychiatrist in the Lethal Weapon movies, right? And I know she's in other stuff, obviously. That's what I know her from.
What exactly does that ad have to do with Scrooge?
Nothing. Why?
Well, you can't show that commercial. That thing looked like the Manson family Christmas special.
For real.
A little late to get this kind of feedback.
This is the first time I've ever seen it, sir.
I love his outfit so much.
Wrong around you.
Well, it's not that bad. It's just loose, like,
It's-
you know the part with the gun and the blood?
All right.
And the guy, shooting up, and then they...
If I can
The guy shooting up.
Thank you, sir.
thank you.
You know, in a lot of ways, I think we're a little bit alike.
The beginning's gonna be tough, but we all know what happens in A Christmas Carol, so we're gonna enjoy it.
We don't want to scare the dickens out of people.
Merry Christmas, Miss Cooley.
He's so nice.
Dickens out of people. Who is that guy?
Elliot Loudermilk.
Clean out his desk and toss him out of the building.
Oh, he's fired? But it's Christmas.
Thank you. Call accounting. Stop his bonus. Grace, what in the hell is this?
Well, that's a painting one of my kids did.
How many fingers does Mrs. Santa Claus have? 11. Right. It's crap. Lose it. I don't want it on the walls.
We have to move to a studio apartment. I hope you don't mind.
His acting is so good.
For your Christmas list,
Okay, read me the list.
Tamara Forstall.
VHS.
I would love a VHS recorder now. Wait, a VCR. I mean, it is the same. But
Get out of here.
Duh! 4 minutes and 40 seconds.
Your brother.
Towel.
Your only brother.
Oh, God, Grace. Give it to me. Towel.
Mr.
Towel.
Cross's office.
Towel.
dang it. I didn't see who directed it. I love the look of everything in this movie.
Put yourself down for a towel, too.
What about my bonus?
Towel and a face cloth.
Ah, shit.
Frank?
Hey, press! What a surprise. Just looking at some of this ink we're getting on Scrooge, Mary Lou Retton as Tiny Tim. She throws away the crutches, vaults over a lamppost, double somersault. Back into one of these things.
Have you any idea how many cats there are in this country?
Maybe. I remember what he's gonna say.
How many dogs?
In America.
48 million.
Wow.
Cats and dogs are beginning to watch television. You should start programming right now.
It was knocked out. He's not watching.
Programming for cats.
Wait, Boo actually watches YouTube. I'm sorry, Boo watches cat TV. The outside cats will sit at the window and try to watch Boo's cat TV when I have it on. They'll try to watch the squirrels on there rather than the squirrels outside sometimes. Because there's more on there.
I'm suggesting is that we occasionally throw in a little pet appeal. Some birds, a squirrel.
Hey! Dude, this guy was ahead of his time, actually.
What about a cop that dangles string? That's his gimmick.
But I love he wants to put it into the show. A cop that dangles string.
Or mice, better.
Bingo.
Frank, this show is the jewel in the IBC crown. Everything is riding on it.
Don't worry, Preston. I'm overseeing every aspect of production.
Seen Preston in a zillion things too, of course.
Lunch tomorrow? Shay J?
Right.
Up, Sig. Yes, sir. Study this.
Upsy.
Fire that poor son of a bitch.
I don't think I've ever noticed him saying Upsy.
Have you seen Preston?
I remember him.
Hey, hello. I went to school with the big guy's son. Huh?
Isn't
You
that
give me a
good?
call when you hit the coast, okay?
That guy that was just talking to him belongs in the movie American Psycho, like to be friends. Or not friends, with co-workers with Patrick Bateman.
Hard. Grace, I need a full report on a guy named Bryce Cummings.
Well, I have to take my son to the doctor.
Grace, when I work late, you work late.
But I made the appointment 2 months ago.
I care.
This is the part.
I can't work late. If I can't work late, I can't work late.
This is the part that you just have to like get through because we know how it'll be.
All these idiots are gonna be home watching the boob tube for me tonight. I am the biggest fan that Christmas ever had.
So, any chance of you maybe making Christmas dinner this year?
None.
He's got a good brother.
It's a crock, James. It's for kids.
The entire beginning is just showing his. Obviously,
I
it's
think
a
you dropped
Christmas
something.
Carol story, but the typical.
Hey, that's my cab. Oh, sir, please.
Holy. Oh. Maybe not so typical. He's like even. I don't know.
Sometimes I found myself hurting,
My favorite Scrooge is Michael Caine.
giving too much.
I watch Muppet Cripples Christmas.
and I'd say, stop it. And all of you.
I watched the Muppet Christmas Carol last year for the first time, and that hit so hard. No, I obviously remember a lot of it and not remembering parts, so if you see me exclaim, so that's why. You know how sometimes like you don't recall something till like you see it, and you're like, oh yeah.
Your mother? No, you don't speak yet.
I love her little boy.
Guys, a lot of people. Yes, you are.
Uh-oh. Crap, crap, crap. It's the reason I got emotional when I watched the Muppet Christmas Carol last year. It's to do with Tiny Tim. And there's a reason why. I lost a friend last year, and right before, not long before Christmas. And that's why some things hit differently.
This office is closed. This whole wing is closed.
Who just shook so bad? Good.
Woo-wee! That was a good one.
Bango!
Bango, bongo. I love that he did that.
Blam!
That's right. This looks so good.
Oh.
I love hate part. So much fun.
Oh my God.
Especially since I've seen this like times before. I'm just really gonna like enjoy all the visual parts of it.
But you're... dead.
7 years.
Has it been that long? Jeez, to look at you, I wouldn't have guessed more than 3 tops.
Frank, you are in trouble.
What exactly would that mean?
Look at me. Look at your future.
He's like, I don't wanna look at you.
End up doomed, just as I am.
No. You're not a worm feast. You're an hallucination brought on by alcohol, Russian vodka, poisoned by Chernobyl.
That's what you'd think. I never noticed that part before. I think because I didn't know about Chernobyl until I watched the documentary.
Adored by women.
Adored. Let's be honest, Lou. You paid for the women.
Don't waste your life as I did mine.
His delivery of lines is so good.
The man who invented the miniseries.
Mankind should have been my business. Charity.
And his expressions. And I know there are things that are like coming out and stuff, but we're just gonna enjoy this movie for what it is.
Visited by 3 ghosts.
Ooh, 3 ghosts. God, tomorrow's bad for me, Lou.
Still trying to talk his way, but I think he still thinks he's like actually hallucinating.
Oh, we're way up here. Give me a break. Oh!
You can be saved.
Don't let me go, Lou.
You got
God bless
time.
you. Oh, no, no, please. Oh.
Tim Burton do this. I'm so mad I didn't see. It's really good. I'm literally just trying to like focus, like I said, on all the like visual aspects of it, and man, that's turning out well for me.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Speak at the beat.
The heart's just gonna come naturally with the story.
I know it's been 15 years since we talked, but I really
I want to
talk
do
you
that
right now. Something terrible has happened.
So cool. I forgot about that. Sorry, oops, oh no, I'm not supposed to be saying I forgot.
Well,
You pass out?
what? Did you get the bonus?
Yeah, I'm drying my
dry
face
my
with
head
it.
with it.
Oh, head with it. Aww.
No! Yes! Don't plug him in!
Aww. You can tell he's like trying not to smile. They're like, pout.
Granny, darling.
Mom, when are we gonna get a real tree?
When they're free?
This morning's paper, Frank?
Oh, who's that? She's pretty.
She's dead, Frank. Was watching your Scrooge promo last night and she just keeled over.
He's happy.
This is terrific. I knew that had worked.
And then she gets happy, yeah.
Ah!
I just remember thinking like that, like she just will go along with whatever. Yeah. And then, yeah. So they have a thing going on.
I'm on the air.
Why not?
Well, specifically, you can see her nipples.
I want to see her nipples. Charles Dickens would have wanted to see her nipples then.
One of the best lines.
How they see them nipples?
See, and these guys are really looking.
Nope, that's one of the best lines. That's right. These guys are really looking. That's right. This movie's got some good quotes.
Nurse, get the nurse! Make sure her nipples are covered up, will you?
Lumpy. Lumpy.
I love her so freaking much. Gosh, I love her. She's enough to make you cry from nostalgia and love and warmth. Freak. There's a hair on my nose, sorry. Wait.
I know you, Lumpy. I know that voice.
What else do I know her from?
Excuse me, Lumpy.
But this is the main thing I love her from.
These parts, most people call me Mr. Cross.
He said, "Excuse me, Lumpy."
Problem is, this little fella.
That's right.
I can't
my
get the
favorite part.
antlers glued onto this little guy. We've tried crazy glue, but it don't work.
Have you tried staples?
Staples?
I'll call the Humane Society. I'm not kidding.
I wouldn't do anything in the world to hurt this little fella.
Hey, Marlon, Perkins, The Road.
I have 3 dogs and a cat at home.
Beautiful story. Tell Reader's Digest, will you?
It's my favorite part.
Staples.
Staples. I never do anything to hurt this little fella. I have 3 dogs and a cat at home. 2 cats at home.
Get out of here!
You called me.
Who are you, anyway? Who are you? How'd you get in here?
I can't believe he's talking to him like that. I mean, I can, but I think that's very surprising every time. It doesn't matter how many times you see that.
My little boy.
All right, you beat him.
Maybe there's a reason I blocked that. You beat him!
I thought it would be fun for him to see a live television show.
You see anybody having fun here?
why are you so angry? Well, if it happens again.
She is too good for you.
Here, I'm hardly ever home.
Would you please, for the love of God and your own body, hold the hammering?
Claire? I'm going to lunch.
So, how's everything going, Frank?
Couldn't be better, Preston.
His face.
Mr. Cross, may I get you gentlemen something from the bar?
Oh, yeah. This guy scares me.
You are going to be visited by 3 ghosts. Expect the first one tomorrow at noon.
Don't get me wrong, I like the beginning, but it definitely picks up.
And my only function here is to take some of the burden
It's
off
already
your
picked
shoulders.
up. Sorry, baby boo. Mommy's feet are asleep.
Isn't it? God, my dad gave me this.
Oh my gosh. That's right. Does he think he's the first one?
Hired me this morning as a sort of,
Sorry, boo.
consider me just one of the team.
I wish you guys could answer me.
Here we are, gentlemen. There's one for
Yeah, I'm
you,
gonna have
sir.
to do a live viewing of this with you guys so you guys can answer me. Like, was he trying to like talk to him right then? Like being like,
Terribly sorry,
Are you him?
Are you he?
oh gosh, it's like my mom. My mom is the grammar queen. She wouldn't say that though. I don't know, actually. She would.
Oh my God. Bobby, look! Somebody save him!
Oh no, that's a baked Alaska.
Oh, what would you do?
Oh, no, sir. That gentleman.
That's horrible. Like your mind's being
It's not
manipulated.
very-
Actually,
it's
that's
full of-
freaking horrible. The music is terrific. No wonder this part scared me. It's kind of scary.
You know, I thought you were Richard Pryor.
Why would he do that to Richard Pryor? Why don't I get that joke? Duh, that's right. Here he is.
Going the wrong way! Relax, Frank.
Are they driving in an actual car? Or like on a set, I wonder, you know?
Ghost.
3579. Oh man, I wanted to read the numbers.
Drive.
You know who he always has kind of looked like to me? You guys, I'm sure know because doesn't he look like to you? How do you say his name? Benicio del Toro? Except not as cute.
What did you do? What did you do?
That looks so neat.
Where are we? You mean when are we?
All right, he sounds like the doctor.
This is where I grew up. Guess my dad hasn't put up our Christmas lights yet.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, Frank, it's Christmas Eve.
I'm supposed to get all goosey and blubbery. Well, forget it.
I just recalled.
But when he saw his mother, Niagara Falls.
That was a great joke.
Yeah.
I love that bit.
I would do that.
Flavored Ovaltine every day to help give us what.
Ovaltine. Make sure to drink your Ovaltine. Oh wait, what does the message say? Ralphie decodes.
Here, Francis. I've got something for you. Merry Christmas.
That's who plays his dad?
No, it's 5 pounds of veal.
Daddy, I asked Santa for a choo-choo.
Well, then go out and get a job and buy a choo-choo.
Baby, don't watch too much TV. It's bad for your eyes.
Hey, Mommy.
Merry Christmas, Frankie Angel.
Merry Christmas to you, Mama.
balls, Frankie Angel.
Who wouldn't? So if it were there, I mean, in that situation, yeah, if they were him.
A 4-year-old kid receives what in today's marketplace is a $40 or $50 piece of milk-fed veal.
Wow, he really has delusioned like his mind. He really talks a lot to convince himself of stuff.
Garden slugs got more out of life than you did.
Name one.
He's got good humor, Frank does.
Where are we? It's your office.
Hey.
Isn't that where you wanted to go?
I wish you could see him, guys.
Hey, Frank. Frank. It's Frank. Frank, your favorite. Frank.
Look at that hair. And that turtleneck.
Christmas!
Why, thank you, Tina.
Leaving, are you? You want to go get some Chinese food?
Oh, wow, no, you're not supposed to eat that stuff. They found out that they're cutting up alley cats and using the chop suey. It's a real bummer.
What do you think I am?
Did you see that, Tina?
Nope, there's a reason.
Not that one, Frankie. Not that one. This one.
This reminds me of the movie Serendipity.
Where did I get you?
You got me right here. And the sidewalk got me back here.
Always loved the way he said that.
Yes.
Here.
Oh! Thanks, Lumpy.
Thank you.
Young lady! Because if you do,
I can walk on the other side of the street.
Nice. That was good.
Would you like to go get some Chinese food?
He's like, oh, wait. No, I can't. Why did he make the cat noise? Good, he's asleep. He didn't hear.
Lots of knives.
I got her these great knives. They're super sharp.
I know.
They don't make
Jinsu
a mistake.
knives.
Oh, the ones they can cut through the can.
Tin can as easily as tomato.
Oh, guys. Do you remember, like, when that was, like...
Your turn.
This scene is really good.
The Kama Sutra.
I swear I forgot that was the gift. It's not why I said that. That was perfect timing. I meant them and the way he was excited opening it. The gift made it even better.
Did that.
I really like this movie. Dang it.
There's a place that you can touch a woman that'll make her bark like a dog. Lassie's come home. Lassie, go get Gramps. Go get Gramps, Lassie.
Good kid. Very good.
Thank you.
So how many reservations should I make?
This is when it starts.
And Frank, I want you to have dinner with us tonight. You and your girl.
Claire.
Right, Claire.
The president of the network just invited us to dinner.
Oh, no, we can't tonight. We're going to David and Kate's for dinner.
Well, you can't expect a man like this to make plans.
You tell him. I don't know why I'm not gonna get upset at this part.
It's Christmas Eve. They're our best friends.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna let me feel whatever I want to feel.
You could put my needs and the needs of the Frisbee show ahead of
Jerk.
your own needs. I mean, I have been fighting for the integrity of this show. This is the opportunity of a lifetime.
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure if he deserves her at the end. Have to watch again to find out.
Separate for a while.
Excuse me.
Estelle.
Yeah?
When is that limo leaving?
Oh, right after the show. You know how he is.
For a while, and
Look how he responds. Look how.
Well, it's been rough.
This is how he's responding. He's not even objecting. That's how he responded.
All right, I'll try to come over later if I can.
Did he? It literally tears in my freaking gut.
tell him that you got hung up.
She's so great.
Lumpy, Merry Christmas.
You don't know who you are. You don't know what you want.
Hold on, hold, taxi!
Till the master passion greed and grosses you. May you be happy with the path that you have chosen.
Well, I am happy with the path that I've chosen, you little bitch. In fact, I couldn't be happier.
What are you, crazy?
Yeah, buddy, I'm crazy. Crazy like a fox. Now, no one could have been that simple and good and sweet and kind and decent, yet caring, wonderful. Not on this planet.
Yeah, she was.
At least I work someplace that you can find when you're looking for it. Okay, here we are.
Right there.
When I want a wife, I'm gonna buy one. Not like you. Let's face it, you treated me like dirt.
Oh, Lord, another wild and woolly one.
It just got so cold in here too. I'm not like right before he even went in there, I was thinking, man, I'm cold. I wish I had a blanket. And they gave him a blanket and I don't want to move. Oh my gosh, Boo looks so cute. Guys, he's like this.
For you, Dave.
On my lap. My feet are so asleep.
Why do you keep calling me Dick?
I'm sorry, Mr. Burton.
How did I miss so much? Good.
A couple of lines from Hamlet, please.
Not so much. I missed a few things before. That's who they think he is.
Do it for Eva.
Ja, jeg må ikke know nobody you can come out me home. All those you can over listen here. You know, the rain by 4 nightfall of cheer.
How did I never pick up on what he just did? I think that's not one of my new favorite parts. I don't. I cannot wait to watch that part again. That was like seeing that for the first time. I can't. That was really good.
Are you talking about regret?
Yeah, I'm talking about regret. Yeah.
She's so nice.
It's never too late. You can always change if you want to.
I want to take you someplace right now.
She just immediately...
Oh, there are fuses. I'll show you where they are in just a second.
She loves him, I know.
Didn't send any turkeys.
No.
She was too nice to him now.
Just a second.
No,
Can
no.
you wait? Could you wait for me? Just,
Well, they can handle this. This isn't a big deal. I mean, it's just some fuses. You go down to the hardware store and you buy.
She needs to see him be like this.
I'll call him.
You don't have to call them. These are big girls, very big girls, and they can do it. Fire these people.
Why? He's
volunteers. They're here out of the kindness of their heart.
They're volunteers because no one will pay them. They are incompetent.
Christmas Eve.
They're like this every day of the year. I guarantee it.
I just got to make the phone call.
No,
just,
don't bother. Don't bother, okay?
Why would she want to? Don't. I know. It's a movie. It's a movie.
Take the rest of your life.
You do. Oh, he doesn't deserve you.
Scrape them off.
He's trying to push her away.
Save yourself.
He's still, because he's still's not ready.
Bah humbug.
Kind of torn. I wanted to move on in this movie. No. No.
Hey! Hey!
So neat. That's so neat.
Hey!
Come on out and play with me.
She got on my nerves really bad younger, but I don't think she will as much. I think I can stand her.
Oh.
Not the actress, character. Oh, wait. Okay, there is some stuff I like. That's right.
I'm the ghost of Christmas present, and you have to slap them in the face.
I did like her. I think it was just her voice. So I guess it actually maybe is the actress's voice, and I do like this character. It's horrible.
And think of Snowflake.
Cool.
Perhaps to Harlem.
I definitely like her better around this time, though.
But it's made your cheeks all rosy and your eyes bright as stars.
I actually really like her. Keep doing it.
I'm gonna rip your goddamn wings off, okay?
Smack him so hard.
I love stuff, don't you think?
She didn't even get mad, though.
I don't want you riding the subway this time of night by yourself.
Leave it alone. No one can do it.
He can. Right. I don't know. There are so many songs in the background of this movie that I can
He's a
hear.
bright little guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's very
What's
bright.
wrong with him?
Oh, so smart.
He hasn't spoken since he saw his father killed 5 years ago. It's his choice. Only he can break the spell.
Merry Christmas. God bless us.
God bless us, everyone.
That's sweet.
They're so happy but so poor, you twat.
She may be due for a raise.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I am.
She's shocking him, electing him.
Alone.
This boy is mine!
Stop it! Stop it! More.
He said more.
Downtown.
She's great. Is she like my favorite ghost now, actually? Freaking love her. Cujo. Guys, that's such a good movie. I haven't seen that in so long. Tense movie.
Berry feast.
It looks like a beer commercial.
Let's go in.
It does look like a beer commercial. Or like a ski commercial or something.
Your basic top-of-the-line Pioneer VCR.
He said to get him towels.
My ex-secretary got mixed.
You invite him to Christmas dinner every year.
Yeah, he just said that after he just saw our family.
When are you gonna learn?
Well, never. He's my brother.
Just shoot me. Get it? Well, I said that.
My brother Frank. I wish he was here.
What the hell? It's only mine, honey.
Boat that took them all to Gilligan's Island.
That's Minnow. Did he say it's only money?
It's mackerel.
No.
It's a fish.
I'm not even. Everybody does know that one. I love Gilligan's Island. Oh my gosh. Except I always wanted them to get rescued. Who didn't though? But as a kid, like I really wanted them to, and I didn't realize they weren't going to.
What is it?
I didn't realize that was the thing in the show. I thought every episode, maybe they'll get rescued. She just knocks him out.
The bitch hit me with a toaster. Oh, I love a girl with spirit.
Right. Oh, this is nice. Herman.
Why didn't you stay at Claire's? Why didn't you stay with Claire? You would have been warm. You might be alive. It is the door, isn't it? It smells like urine.
Oh my gosh! It's like he just came out of nowhere. That's crazy.
See you, pal. Hey, get off the set, but... Oh, my God.
Mr. Cross.
Come on, Frank. Frank?
Lost it.
Come on.
3 minutes
I
here.
know how much time we got.
I just want to say, break a leg, everybody. I feel real weird about tonight.
Yeah.
I forgot that's where it came from. Break a leg, everybody. I feel real weird about tonight. Again, his delivery is so good.
Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God!
It's the one from the play, and he thinks it's the actual one.
Frank, get this nutcake out of here.
Oh, we got a show to do.
He's in the show, Mr. Cross, as the ghost of Christmas future.
5 seconds from the open on beam. Here we go live.
God bless us, everyone.
Such a good zoom in, too. Just so feels like Tim Burton and Danny Elfman with the, the visual and the music. I know I said that before, but, like, I felt like I was listening to the beginning of Batman Returns.
Draped streets of London.
Oh, you've got house. I think he's wonderful.
Oh my god! He has cats. That's why. Look at all the cats he has. I didn't pick up on that little thing too. Aww. So, oh my god, cute. And
It's
look.
like a charm.
Oh.
Are you lucky?
I don't think I had. Did I have you last time I saw this? Maybe it's been longer than 3 years. I don't know if I had a cat. It was 4, by the way. My little 4-year-old. He turned 4 September 22nd.
The best brother a guy ever had.
Oh.
Ghost Christmas Future.
I'll take it down.
Again, I love his office. It's so like 80s, you know, the big ones. Freaking so cool. What?
Honey, I'm home.
I did not appreciate the visuals before. I think it's because I'm really like looking for them now.
Remember me, boss? The guy you canned the day before Christmas? Oh, rabbit.
Bill Murray should have said, "It's duck season."
My wife left me. She took a little baby daughter with her. I can't recall much after that.
I'm having a much worse day than you are!
Sorry, guys, it's late.
So be good for goodness sake. Oh, he's coming.
Does the ghost come? Oh, and then he's gonna think, okay, yeah.
Creep.
That looks way different. Oh
Here,
my
hey,
gosh!
Back off, big man.
Oh
Let me
my
work with the chicks, but not with me.
Sorry, I'm yelling. What the? Dude, he looks so cool.
Man.
Look how big. That's like in the... That's like in the... That must be what's in all of the Ghost of the future ones. Because in the one from the 80s, I love that version of A Christmas Carol, by the way. The one with... I'll put it up on the screen. But, the Ghost of Christmas future has the thing in his robes too, right? What is it supposed to represent? I haven't read A Christmas Carol, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. I actually read the story in 20 years, probably. At least.
Merry Christmas, Calvin.
Could have been a psych because he wouldn't talk. Whew! Goodness, sorry, once I start yawning, it's hard to stop.
Now this is just possible future, right? I mean, this is doable.
You look at that. Where did they come from? Hey, you! Beat it!
Kind of looks like Cruella.
Finally, thank God, a friend of mine said to me, "Scrape them off, Claire. Save yourself."
I'm sorry, Claire. That was a lousy thing to do.
The face of the Ghost of Christmas future, that it's kind of reminded me of Robocane from RoboCop 2. Just as it had like the screen for the face, you know. But his face is much different.
Oh no. James. My brother.
Jeez, look how cool that looks. Can we see that again, please?
Well, there he is, James!
Yeah, it's you.
Who's in there?
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.
What, that I've died?
Oh. Isn't he like... Yeah, end up like in there in a second, yeah. In a second.
Why the hell did you bother to show me this stuff? I'm in here! Oh, God!
Oh! I was punching it. I was pulling an Uma Thurman.
I'm alive! Shit, what a break! I'm alive!
Not for long.
I could see his feelings.
I'm alive, and so are you. Hey, you glad to? Okay, you've heard it. Come on. You know this one? That's my thing. I'm doing this to everybody. I hire you back twice your original salary, and I give you an office up here. Would you like my office?
No, I don't like your office.
So you!
No, I don't like your office.
I was looking for Francis Xavier Cross.
That's me! But the great thing is, it's not me! We didn't miss it!
We didn't miss what?
Christmas! Merry Christmas! Woo! Are you alone in there?
You and I are gonna have some fun for once in this life.
Follow the coin all the way down.
Oh, I got it.
Holy shit, that's Frank Cross.
He's drunk. He's nuts.
He's finished.
He's grabbing her boob. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
That's Frank Cross.
I am.
Is he supposed to be in the show?
They're cats.
Network, good evening and Merry Christmas.
Hold on, honey. The cats like him.
Wonderful. But I don't think you're gonna be president tomorrow.
At least I am the president of the network tonight. What kind of a rat bastard idiot would schedule a live show on a Christmas Eve?
Only you, Frank.
That camera operator is awesome.
You are looking at a guy who told someone today to staple antlers to a mouse's head to further my career.
That guy. It's like
Look at me with the ears. Thank God my hair grew in, huh? Yeah. Not yet. I got this for Christmas today from him. You were right about everything, okay? Except the SS Minnow, James.
they're gonna be like, how did he know that?
SS Minnow. No points this round, James.
That'd be so weird. That'd be so weird.
Yes. In fact, he just said that you are a flatulating butthead.
A butthead.
Oh, whoa, I dropped her. I'm just kidding. She's a doll. It's okay.
I was going like this about the cat, not the dog. He just kicked that cat.
We are going to need champagne for 250 people.
That's how you treat your people on set.
I don't hear any partying in that boat, Elliot!
Great! Now that was just an innocent window and you saw what I did to that!
Oh, she's trying to party.
Late. Is it?
Oh.
Claire, do you remember?
Claire.
Age 19, legs around like this, then this thing here. You circle me, chanting, burning incense.
I want to see them a year later to make sure he's really changed.
Can you get me to the IBC building in 3 minutes?
Which floor?
Floor. Oh, my favorite part. Actually, I know I've said my favorite part's already happened, but I think definitely my favorite part's still coming up.
That happened because it's Christmas Eve, I'm telling you!
I love Christmas.
Christmas Eve, it's the one night of the year when we all act a little nicer, we share a little more. For a couple of hours out of the whole year, we are the people that we always hoped we would be.
It's really a sort of a miracle because it happens every Christmas Eve.
You do have to get involved. There are people that are having trouble making their miracle happen. Go out and say hello to these people. You can take an old blanket out of the closet and say, here. You can make them a sandwich and say, oh, by the way, here. I get it now. And if you give, and then the miracle can happen to you. It's not just the poor and the hungry. It's everybody who's got to have this miracle. And it can happen tonight for all of you. If you believe in this spirit thing, the miracle will happen, and then you'll want it to happen again tomorrow. You won't be one of these bastards who says Christmas is once a year and it's a fraud. It's not. It can happen every day. You just got to want that feeling. And if you like it and you want it, you'll get greedy for it. You'll want it every day of your life, and it can happen to you. I believe in it now. I believe it's going to happen to me now. I'm ready for it. Great. It's a good feeling. It's really better than I felt in a long time.
Have a Merry Christmas.
It did hit him harder than I remember. It did affect him. He did change.
Did I forget something, big man?
God blesses everyone.
I knew it was coming, but... Sorry if that was loud on the mic.
And they lived happily ever after.
I hope it lets me put in this part.
We'll be a better place, be a better place.
Look, who are you looking at? Richard Donner! Richard Donner!
Feed me, Seymour! Feed me! You don't know the words? Come on!
Little love in your heart. You don't mean to sing. Feed me, Seymour.
The real man.
Karen Allen. That's her name. Karen Allen. Wait. Oh my gosh, this driving me crazy.
Are you?
Me?
Who was making all the noise through the whole movie?
Me. Bobcat Goldthwait, David Johansen. Oh, it will be all copyright. Okay, so now I have to take off my... It's doing the song Put a Little Love in Your Heart, but different version. Okay. Karen Allen. Karen Allen. Can't, like, it's gonna drive me crazy. I have to see Karen Allen. Oh my gosh! Can everyone go ahead and just post the thing from Game of Thrones, the woman going, shame, shame, shame. I am not even kidding. What is wrong with me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, no wonder she looks so familiar. So I can recognize Short Round's voice when I'm watching, I should take off my headphones so I'm not screaming, when I'm watching Everything Everywhere All at Once. But apparently, when I'm watching her, and I know where I've seen her a zillion times, but it was just not clicking in Indiana Jones. And oh my gosh, wow. Oh, again, I have my headphones on. I do still own all my, oh my gosh, I'm yelling. I still own all mine on VHS, and I would love to own a VCR again, because all mine finally did break. I had a bunch of them. I was Marion. Oh, I'm mad I didn't remember during the movie, because maybe it's a good thing I was talking enough. Like he said, that one person talking. Sorry. But, all right, guys, that was Scrooged from 1988. And, wow, I'm not surprised. I got emotional during part of it again. The part when it showed Tiny Tim, or her son, that was like their representation of Tiny Tim in it, that hit hard, because like I said again earlier, just because of the instance of me losing somebody last year, and then I watched The Muppet Christmas Carol not long after that had happened last year, and it tore me up. So I was thinking about just like if Tiny Tim had passed, how it would be for the family to not have the person with them. Anyway, there's some definitely emotional parts in this movie, but overall it's just such a great movie of Bill Murray with the delivery of his freaking lines. And actually, this movie is so visually pleasing that like I said, there were so many details in it that I never not noticed before. Because I noticed them, you know what it is? I just appreciate them more and more and more. It's because I'm like really looking for certain details. It's ever since I watched things like The Thing, to be honest. And I've seen movies with great practical effects in it before watching The Thing. And RoboCop. But since watching RoboCop and The Thing, like, effects like that, the practicals effects like that and like visuals in movies just stand out so much more. So I really appreciated this movie for that, for that way more than I ever have in the past. So I apologize if I was pointing out some of that stuff too. No, I don't apologize. This is my reaction. It's why you're here. If it were talking over moments that you wished I wouldn't have, I do understand how that can be frustrating. So I'm sorry if you did feel that way. But I was just being genuine. And like I said, I had seen it before. So this is, again, a rewatch. It's not a complete like reaction. That was just how it was. And I'm always going to be very genuine. So at least there's that. Yeah, the practical effects were so freaking awesome. Man, I should have left the credits rolling to see who did them. You guys can let me know. What if it was Rob Bottin? I keep saying that now and like, and was the other guy? What if it were them that did it? That would be really cool. But wow, no surprise. What it was kind of a surprise, I'm glad. But it didn't, it sounded so much like Danny Elfman that I was thinking like, how could it not be? I was actually thinking if this wasn't Danny Elfman that somebody was like trying to copy his stuff. That was so cool. Oh my gosh. I watched this at a perfect time because like I said, I just watched Pee-wee's Big Adventure. And I learned that that was one of Danny Elfman's, even like first time like hearing his music and like the orchestra, and like it changed his life. And he hadn't like composed really before, like music like that before doing Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Like he had his band and everything, but that Paul Rubens, and I learned this from a patron of mine. So thank you. All of you guys give such great info for the movies. Like I said, you guys are so great about that. And just please share your experiences with this movie in general too. So any extra info you have about Scrooged, I'd love to hear it. And just your experience of like when you watch this and how many times you've seen it. And if you watched it like as a kid and an adult like I did. I might have been a teen the first time I saw it. I think I was a teenager, and then I've seen it like in intervals since then. So yeah, I'm glad I noticed the visuals are like never before. Literally every scene was rich with it. I did always appreciate the part. I do remember appreciating like the part with the rat coming through it. I was like, oh, cool. But there's stuff like that throughout the whole movie. The eyeball in the drink, him being on fire, every scene. There's so much stuff. Like, yes, the part with the people in there, that's in other, the Christmas Carol movies, but they did it even more like, just you can see every little detail. And I liked the Ghost. I wish they would have shown even more detail of the Ghost of Christmas Future, though. That is the one ghost. Maybe that's on purpose, though. You know? Kind of like leave it the mystery. But it's the one that they did show. But, you know, they didn't really leave it on him too long. Even like when they were showing the face with the screen. And then they showed the full body of him with the fog underneath. That shot was so cool. I wanted it to last longer on that particular shot. Even like the office building and every single set, even the cab. But yeah, so everything, if you can't tell, I loved the visuals. I want to go back and watch it now again, now that I was focusing on all the stuff in it. And I keep going like this because I'm thinking about the hand that came through of the ghost. I guess they did show that, of the Ghost of Christmas Future. The hand that like came through the TV and almost grabbed him. That looks so cool. Like, how did they do that? They have him standing there and then put something in front of the camera to make it, you know what I mean? Like, directly in front of it to make it look like it was just giant. Really cool however they did that. Oh, I need to see who the director is. Crap. What else? Because I know that name. It's going to drive me crazy. But while I'm getting my phone to look up who that director is, I want to say Karen Allen. She's one of my favorite parts of the whole movie, even though I'm so sorry, Karen Allen, and I sadly did not recognize you from what I've seen you in over 100 times easily. She's one of my favorite parts of the movie, and her character is great, but I do have to say I thought a little different about it watching it this time in my life than I did in the past years. I kind of felt I wanted her to have more of a, not backbone. I wanted her just to, she is who she is. That's great. But, you know, I don't know. You guys know what I'm saying. There were moments when I wish she would have, like, done what that woman did, the Ghost of Christmas Present, and knock some sense into him. No, I don't believe in physical harm. But she should have. It's like the instance the one I'm thinking of in particular, and I know it's the part of the movie, and that's the whole point of the movie is to add to the story, but I still wanted her to really slap him at most in the instance when he went to the shelter where she was working, like that shelter place. It's like she was waiting on him. Oh, that's what. I wish it didn't seem like she was just like, anytime she would have taken him back. Oh, like he needed to work even harder for it, which is why I'll get to the point in a second. I'm glad it showed he did actually genuinely change. But when he was at the shelter, dude, he was horrible because he was like, he went from one way immediately and then just was changed. And like, it really is, I guess, a good part because it's showing he wasn't ready. That's the whole point of that scene, is like the way he was being, I said it during that part, was he was trying to just push her away still. But that leads me to that. I am okay, though, at the end that they were together and that she did forgive him, because you can tell, and especially since it's a movie, you can tell in this movie he did change. There was a big click in his head and heart and soul. It kind of felt a very Grinch moment, which I know, and I know that happens with Ebenezer Scrooge too. That's the whole point. It's a Scrooge and Grinch moment. You could really, really feel it at the very end of this movie. And I didn't recall that happening so late in the movie. To be honest, when it was getting near the end of the movie now, I was thinking, man, he really isn't that great of a guy. Did he? I was like, man, Angel, does Bill Murray's character really even change that much? He kind of just is showing him being like, from 1 second, he was kind of being a jerk, and then the very next instant, he's like, I'm alive. All it did was kind of like show him dead, and I feel like, oh, he was like, I'm alive. Yay, I've changed. And I was like, well, he didn't really change quite as much as I thought. And then when he got emotional and you could sense the change in him, it really hit me what kind of personality and what he was going through in the movie in a different way than it ever has with me watching it, just at the very end. I don't know if you saw my surprised expression. I didn't realize I'm actually gonna get sad. Oh, crap. But we might all know someone like this, that it hit me that what he was going through is that he was very depressed. And obviously I knew he was so unhappy, and that's why he's being so bitter. But just how much mentally struggle he was going through, it didn't hit me until watching the movie this time and seeing his mental flip change at the end. Yes, in the Christmas Carol, he is going through a struggle and stuff, and yes, but for this particular version of it, Scrooged, with Bill Murray, I've always loved it and always know he had a great change, and I've always even gotten emotional at the end when he's gotten emotional. But again, I didn't really recognize the real depth they were giving to his character. I didn't see it until watching it this time and at the end. That's what they were showing, and I think they did it really well, and it surprised me, even though I've seen it so many times. So it affected me differently. There are so many similarities each time as well, and they will be there, but those differences are great. Yeah, this was surprising. Wow. But also loved the things I always loved, and oh my gosh. So yeah, I talked about my favorite parts in the movie while they were happening, but just to go over a few of them that I've always had. I will never forget the antlers, the stapling the antlers part. I love that guy who played the guy with the mouse. He does such a good job. Oh yeah, I'm still gonna look up the director. But he does such a good job. Like, that guy is either a brilliant actor, which he is, but I wonder if he has animals too, because he just does it so well. He's like, I would never hurt this little guy. I love his delivery. You know what? It's everybody in this movie. Their delivery of the lines, it's just good acting, isn't it? They do such a good job. I'm so happy Danny Elfman did the music, and that he did this. What I was saying about Pee-wee's Big Adventure was that he did this. Man, I ran on a rant. Hey, this is my discussions. Welcome. But he did this. So Pee-wee's Big Adventure came out in 1985. And this came out in 88. So he did that in 85. Did he do any other big motion picture between 85 and 88, Danny Elfman. Gosh, this is one of the reasons I'm here. Like, I didn't know Danny Elfman did the music in that. And I wouldn't have known if I hadn't been watching stuff on the channel with you guys, because it wouldn't have been pointed out to me like the music that he did in the other stuff. And just because, like, obviously I'm looking at the credits a lot more now. Cool. Okay, director. I'm having fun. I was so tired when it's 2:06 in the morning. Oh, whoa. It's the Midnight Society. Would you guys be interested in watching some Are You Afraid of the Dark episodes? I haven't watched them in years, but that show scared me. Genuinely scared me, but I wanted to watch it. Did you guys any of you feel the same way about Are You Afraid of the Dark? I know it's kind of a really tangent, but when I did that, it reminded me of telling scary stories. Like the episode with the dollhouse. Oh my gosh. And the episode with the pool. To this day, when I'm in a pool, I guess I freak myself out. I love to swim though. If I'm swimming, I'll imagine like the thing underwater. Okay, we gotta go. Let's find the director real quick, guys. Scrooged. Richard Donner, written by Mitch Glazer and Michael O'Donoghue. Richard Donner, though. Goonies! Well, there we go. Oh my gosh, no wonder that name. Did I mention Lethal Weapon? I totally did. And I'm sure you guys, sorry I didn't let you guys tell me in the info. It's one of those things I really wanted to look up so we can, okay, cool. Now I can just talk about it with you here. Heck yeah. So Richard Donner did Lethal Weapon. And the first one, did he do another one too? But I know they're like, were different, multiple of the Lethal Weapon movies had different directors, I'm pretty sure. I love, like I was saying in there, I don't know if I said I love them, but I really, really like Lethal Weapon movies. And the woman who played the psychiatrist in them, she was in this. She was she was his secretary. But cool. What? I want to see what else he did real quick. I'll edit so it doesn't. Richard Donner did Superman? I've seen the first, like, 5 minutes, I want to say, of Superman, and I loved it so much recently. I don't know why I didn't finish watching it. I need to watch the Superman films. He just passed away last year? Wow, okay, rest in peace, Richard Donner. You did a brilliant job on this film. It makes my heart hurt. But yeah, he did a wonderful job directing. The writers did so great too. Danny Elfman, his music was terrific, and I'm proud of myself for recognizing it. I should. It's so recognizable once you get the real taste for it. And again, I kind of really want to go watch Batman Returns now because I felt like, there were similarities between this and Batman Returns. And I'm sure obviously a lot of it had to do with Danny Elfman, but like just the vibe and the look of it and the feel was really cool. And also, I just learned some cool info about Batman Returns to do with Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Guys, these are all connecting. That's really neat. I love connections like that. That's super cool. Besides the antlers part, I love that one Ghost of Christmas Present knocking him around is now terrific. And then just how, and I know I've said it multiple times, but that's okay. I'm going to say it once more. Just how the lines were delivered and the actual lines themselves were my last favorite part. When he said, you got me here and you got me here. Like, the way he said it is really, really sweet. I like their chemistry a lot. You know what? I lied. So yeah, my last favorite part is the love that between them. Even though, like I said, he was a jerk and I think she should have kind of been more like, their loving parts between them felt really, really, really genuine. It felt really good and really real. I said really good. I love it. Oh, guys, I know this was a long discussion and just kind of like out there and rambling, but it was really fun. And I love this time of the year. And whether you celebrate Christmas or not, and I do, so Merry Christmas, but just the love and spirit and goodwill towards men, which, as he said at the end, it's something that it can be every day. And life is really unexpected. So that's what we should all try to do. And this isn't being preachy, but I feel that way because same reason so many of you do. It's because of what we've gone through. And so that's why we have that outlook. It's because we have to have that outlook to survive. And it made us who we are. And of course, we still get upset. Oh my gosh. Like all of us, we're freaking human. That's and have depressions. And again, we are all human. But it is possible to have that outlook. And I love you all so much. I truly do. Just getting to know you all. And this channel has already been so much more than I could have expected, especially within 2 months. Now I'm going to get emotional. You guys have been so amazing. Aw. Thank you guys so much for being so kind. I really can't get over it. Like, this is turning into, who am I, Bill Murray at the end of freaking Scrooged? Holy crap. Okay, guys, that's it. That's the end of the discussion, don't worry. But I truly do. I appreciate you all more than you will know. And I really do love your stories so much. They really have meant that much to me. Your experiences from these movies have made my soul so freaking happy. So thanks, guys. Keep them coming. And though, like I said, we'd seen this, or I had seen this, and I'm sure you had, that was a great rewatch. And I think this ended up being like the longest discussion I've had out of a movie, which is weird. Guys, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Trading Places comes out soon. Oh, wait. Trading Places is already out at this point. I did it first. Go check out Trading Places reaction. That's why I said Happy New Year. That movie is so good. Okay. See? And I wouldn't have known that if it weren't for y'all. All right. I love you guys dearly. Like I said, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Please don't forget to leave more suggestions of movies that have affected you in any way that you think is worth watching. You guys are the best. And Boo and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye. My gosh, I look like an elf.